Hey, check this out. I'm making a video because I got inspired today for the first time in several months, and I found something at the Dollar Tree which it was just impossible for me to pass up. And here we are. This final Faction Arrow ATV has cost me $1.25. Of course, it doesn't have the figures in it, and there's an optional armor kit you can buy for another $1.25, but I figured it wasn't worth the effort. So let's take a look at this thing. Oh, it's a kit. It's actually a kit. Wow, I was not expecting that. We got instructions. Oh, there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 parts plus the tires. Yeah, let's see. Let's open this thing up, see what we get on here. Oh yeah, and it's the, as expected, the HDPE type of plastic, which makes it very hard. Oops, I just dropped one of the headlights. It's okay. I don't need it anyway. Oh, those are cool looking. Okay, I dropped both the headlights. Production quality second to none. There we go. So these are cool bits. That's for sure. Actually, I don't know if this is the HDPE or not. You know what? I don't really care about this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick experiment here. Hopefully it'll be quick. See if we get any reaction from the plastic glue on this stuff. I know we won't on this because I said this is probably HDPE here. The thing about the HDPE is that it's extremely cheap, but of course it's chemical and it's chemically inert, which is good for a lot of things, but not for modeling, because you want to be able to bond to it and paint it. Oh, that's a cool little engine and radiator bit. Get any reaction? None. Oh, there's a little. Oh, actually, it's a little bit soft. You might actually be able to glue to this. Let's see, what about this stuff here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So yeah. So this plastic here is impervious to glue, and this might actually be gluable because it definitely feels different than this stuff. Let's see here. What do these instructions say to do here? So we put this part down on this part. If I could see what I was doing, that might help. Okay, so no, this is up. This goes here. Wow, this is actually pretty good sized. And then we have the steering wheel, which goes here. Wow, that is, wow, these things are way big. And then the wheels go on. Shouldn't have any problems popping those back off again or breaking them off. If nothing else, these wheels are totally worth $1.25. Oh my god, these are awesome. These would be good for just about any sort of modeling project you have. Yeah, these wheels are fantastic. So these wheels alone are totally worth the cost of admission. Oh yeah. Those wheels are great. Okay, wheels, and then we have the frame. Oh, so these two pieces go together. Not very easily because there's flashing on the end. And then this goes wait, what? Oh, this goes on the bottom of here. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's pretty clear that if you did use these, you'd want to avoid this part of it pretty much entirely. Because not only can you not glue to it or paint it very well, it kind of oversizes it. Then it goes on the top. This goes on here. Yep. This kind of snaps on here and just kind of snaps together. Wow, this thing is huge. I was not expecting that. Maybe I'll have anyway. Where do the headlights go? Oh, the headlights go here. Oh, that's cool. I'm not worried about quite snapping it all the way together. I normally have to. Framing, not too bad. So yeah, this kind of all snaps together here, kind of, sort of. You know what? The manufacturing quality on this is really a lot better than I thought it would be. I'm not worried about snapping it all together right now. But anyway, there you go. That's what you get for $1.25. So how does this relate to a buggy? Well, let's find out here. So what we got here is a 150mm base, which is what the Orc buggies go on. And as you can see, this is way too big for any of the buggies, which is what I was hoping it would be. But I mean, that is huge. I mean, but that would be great for a lot of things. I mean, you could just leave the frame off and or leave the roll cage off and use it for a truck, or even the basis of a battle wagon, maybe. I don't know. But it's way too big for a buggy. But even if that, the wheels alone are great. I mean, the scale actually, it turns out, doesn't work out very well for Orc stuff in general, because it is really made for the 6-inch G.I. Joe size figures in Final Faction. If you haven't heard of Final Faction or seen the figures before, they're actually pretty good. And from what I've seen on this ATV, I would agree. I mean, I'll link a video by Ashens where he goes over a large collection of the Final Faction figures, where they're actually pretty impressive for $1 a piece, or $2 for the accessories. That's what this would be. This would be $2.50 with the full armor kit. But here's a picture of what you would get in the armor kit. You get some couple guns, some side pieces on a nose piece of armor. So those would be the armor pieces you get in the extra pack, which the store did have, but I didn't pick it up because I didn't think I would use it. So yeah, I'm not sure. This is kind of cool and kind of disappointing at the same time. It's a cool toy for sure, but it's also pretty much too big for an Orc buggy. But the wheels are cool. As I said, I'm not disappointed in the purchase price. For $1.25, those wheels alone are completely worth the price of entry. These headlights are cool too, so just those bits alone, totally worth the $1.25 I spent on it. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing. I was hoping it would be a little smaller actually, so it would be working as an Orc buggy, but it is way too big, even with the frame off, the roll cage off. See if I can take the roll cage back off. Yep. Yeah. It's still too big. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this now, but I can't complain. Really, I can't complain at all. And if I really can't complain. This is too big for what I wanted, because if it was a little bit smaller and actually able to fit on 150mm base, I would have gone back and bought like 10 of them. But I just bought the one, and yeah, it's too big for a buggy, but I'm sure it could be useful for something. I mean, by the time you get just down to this platform. And so I know you can probably glue to this platform, or at least super glue would hold a lot better than it would to normal HDPE. You could actually build on this probably pretty easily. These wheels are way too big too, just in general. But if you got smaller wheels and shortened it up a little bit, it would be a good frame to start with. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm both happy and sad. Sad that it's too big, happy for the value. I got a lot of cool bits. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm not going to talk about anything else but this right now, but just tell me what you think. And again, if you're interested in action figures at all, check out that Ashton's video, and you'll see what we're talking about here. Thanks for watching.